And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Transport Fever 2. All right, I have put in some work here. Basically, paused the game and spent a good hour building out stations. So we've got the one in Riften here, and then I got one over here in Windhelm, and we got they're already up there, and then over here in Rivendell, I've got two. I've got one pointing north and then one pointing west here. So what I kind of want to do is I want to connect Pinkton coming down to Windhelm, swooping over to Riften, and then crossing the crossing into Rivendell. Get all of that on one main lane. Get a few trains on that, because it's going to be a lot of stops, and then get one going up into Flexton to kind of boost a little bit out of there, and then think about the cargo aspect of it, because I like to grow cities. I like to get the passenger routes done before I tackle the cargo, because once you start bringing cargo into a city, it grows really fast. And we've got some construction material here, which I need to supply it some more stone. These trains are doing good. How many trains? I think I have just two on this line. Yeah, it's short enough. It might be time to expand this with a second line here. We are in 1982. We are about 30 years away from unlocking the start of the heavy hauling mod, which is going to allow us to move massive amounts of material. And somebody in the heavy hauling mod itself on Steam has posted and saying, hey, how can we get a balanced version of this? And I do plan on doing a balanced version. I haven't yet. Because I at this point in the game, as you can see, I have nearly $900 million, and this late in the game with this many resources, this game has never been a huge fight for profits. And so by the time the heavy hauling mod starts to unlock, I typically have billions of dollars, and not really it's not really a top concern. And so, yeah, it's one of the reasons why the heavy hauling, I didn't put a whole lot of time and effort into balancing that mod, because it's just, it's already so, you're in such a lot of money by the time the heavy hauling mod comes out. It really isn't the challenge of the game anymore to get profits. The challenge is typically to get the material moved and get it organized. Okay, so let's give ourselves a little bit of a stub there. We're gonna go over the top. For some reason it doesn't like that. Let's get a nice clean. What? It's a pretty. I don't like the little edges. Yeah, good navigable waters in there. Nice clean setup. All right, so that's the beginning of this line. Obviously, we are going to want to double that up. And which direction do we need to double it up on? I think the north here is where that's going to have to be stretched out. Because remember, there's going to be a lot of trains on this line. So let's pull this back right out here. Whoop. Okay. So that slides into here. Now I need basically these two These get confusing. These two here. This one. Because we're going up to Windhelm, it's going to be kind of a sharp turn up there. So I need to also get this one up and running. Just to mark where those are going to be. Now, I likely am going to tunnel underneath all of this because there's going to be a lot of trains and stuff in here. Nope. Okay, so let's just say no to a giant bridge. Oh, we might be able to make that work. This hill kind of makes a good start, and then this running start here, that should be fine. It's a $5 million tunnel. Okay, and then pair that up. Whoa. Yeah, you gotta watch that. Once in a while, you run into an issue where long stretches of tunnel tend to, or track itself tends to have problems. We come out a little bit right there. A little bit of sunshine before we head on in. Okay, so now Windhelm, let's grab some big station. We may want a spur going up to Backtor eventually. So let's do this second one in. This is going to be iffy. It's going to be very iffy. Because this is going to be a tight curve right here. Right in like that. I mean, it's still... I mean, if you took the scale of the game, that's still miles and miles and miles of track right there. Okay, and then we want a way into Pinkton. We have a passenger line right here. Now, can we double that up, or is there not enough space? We could. Let's see if we can. Oh, see, it doesn't like that. Is that connecting? That is connecting. That is a problem. Now, can I like raise that up? How about this? Let's Okay, obviously not something we can do. Which tells me we could probably get away with doing it over here. Which is fine. I mean, that little stretch of road or track right there is not that big of a deal. Okay, so coming into Windhelm, it is this one here. And where are we? Oh, I'm way off over here. I believe I need to... Oh, really? Let's get a nice, slow, crappy road right in like that. Perfect. All right. Let's do this. Into... Whoa, what is that? What was that? Construction not Oh, boy, it really wants to hit that road, doesn't it? It really, really does. So let's stretch these down a little ways. and see if we can't skirt that road a little bit. Okay, so again, just to be sure, let's look at that. Okay, that is good. And anytime, there we go. It's like so. There we go. Now we got a full circuit connecting 4 different cities. Signal time. Okay, so you and you. I want to keep these spaced out quite a ways. You know, the computer, the whatever system they use does try to space things out, but I want to make sure these blocks are nice and long in order to help this along a little bit. And then final destination, end of the line. Okay. So there's a decent amount of things and stuff on there. So let's go up to, where's a good spot for this? Right in here, probably, for our depot. No, I don't want it beside that track. I want it part of that track. There you go. Okay, so let's get a line in here. New line. From here, let's get a line color that we can actually see. To here. Where's my next? There we go. To here. To here. Back to here. Back to here. And then back up to Pington. Now, we need to manage the possible issues with the terminal that they're going to try to stop on. Okay, so looks like Rift and Halt here, we're on 4 and 3. So that's good. Why does it say 3 and 5? Okay, I'm not sure why that is. 4 and 3 here, but 3 and 5 right there. Okay, so that's doubled up there. It tells me that this area might be fine. Windhelm, Annex 3 and 4. I like that. And then finally, Pington is going to be not 6. Because that's the stub right here. That's a non-starter. I want 5. That goes all the way in there. Let's check Rivendell over here. Okay, so you are good to go. Yeah, you got to watch when you place little stubs of access on the edges like I did here. You got to watch your terminals and make sure your terminals are right. All right, so that is going to be pink to Wind to Rift to Rivendell. Riven Express. That's 4 different stops. Now, should we pick a different color? I don't have a whole lot of blue over here. Or let's pick like a deep red. Nice dark red. Okay. So let's hit play again. Let the game catch up and say, hey, I got stuff to do. Okay, now let's get Windhelm. Let's look at you. I wish you could like shrink these to be a little smaller. Riften. These cities suffered greatly. Yeah, you can see 345 to 262. I almost cut 100 people out of that city just building all of this stuff. So these, we want these to recoup their numbers. So buy vehicles. Now we could run with a TGV, 144 people, or Shinkansen. Look at those. Look at the prices. Look at the cost though. Like TGV, 9.7 million a year. Like why? Whew. This only sorts 81 people. So how about we look at wagons? 100 miles per hour. I like this. So let's look at diesel multiple units. I think this was like a dark blue. No, dark red is what it was. Yeah, let's add you. Passenger. Ooh, that is. Can I like, is there like a no color option? I guess not. I'm not sure how to change that, so we're not going to change that. I wanted to keep it what it was, but I don't know how to like change this. Okay, these are 33 people, not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We want like 3 of these. 198 capacity. That's really good. So let's buy all these. And you are going to be Riften Express. All right. So now, yeah, all of our destinations are going to start to go up here, which means our population should also start to reflect that. And since we're connecting with a really big city, Pinkton up here, we'll have a lot of destinations. Now, I don't know what the bleed off is. Like Rivendell, that's a lot of stops to get up to, you know, like maybe Talador. That's a lot of different stops. And I don't know how many hops the game simulates. Could be a lot, could be not very many. But as you can see, we are cruising here on our stops. All of the cities are going to start responding very, very quickly. Yep. Look at that, 505 in Windhelm. Probably the best city for the most number of destinations because it's right next to Pinkton. All right, so you are probably not going to pick up anybody. Nope. But that's okay. Well, it looks pretty good as far as like the bleed off effect. Rivendell is definitely showing fewer destinations. So maybe two to 3 hops. Because Rivendell is obviously seeing destinations in Riften. Riften is seeing them in Windhelm. As far as them going all the way up and seeing destinations in Pinkton, that is a little more questionable. And obviously in Riften here, I could add a passenger line on the airport to draw a few more people into the system. Yeah, so these numbers will continue to climb, and Oh, look at that. We're bouncing back already in our population. That is really, really good. How are we doing here? Oh, we're a little less bouncy. Much less bouncy. I don't know why Riften's bouncing up so much. Let's see. Yeah, Pinkton's adding a few destinations. Not a whole lot though. Pinkton's already a really big city. Why? You have one passenger, sir. Good for you. And we got 0 coming in here. These cities, I mean, they'll grow. They'll definitely grow and start delivering quite a lot of people. It's going to take a while, though, which is why, you know, I wanted to get this started sooner rather than later, because I want the cities to have some, you know, a good 20 years of growth behind them before the heavy hauling mod starts to unlock. Yeah, I really wish I could have picked a neutral color there. I could obviously replace these. Oh, look at that. We've already got some. Yeah, I have to be merciless. Absolutely merciless with the upgrading of roads, because it's just, the game does not use better roads. It uses like this crappy default road, this one here. This is all that it uses when it grows streets, and it's like, no, that's not how cities grow. All right, we got our first 2 passengers on our main line there. And if I need more, you know, if I need more trains on here, I can definitely do that. Oh, look at all of those. Yeah, going back, they're going to be pretty full going back. So, awesome. And then let's look at our lovely tool transfer here. Talador, how are you doing on tools? You are only getting 10% of the tools that you want. That is pretty bad, because you are only moving 27 at a time. So that tells me configure. No, I didn't want to configure. I want to go into here, buy vehicles, cargo. Let's see, 27. It's pretty much the best I got at the moment. That's like a tealish color. Let's grab 4 more of these. Yeah, this is like a shy blue. Okay. Now, we're probably going to get some Boeing style plane here eventually. But I need a lot more. As you can see, we are not even coming close to supplying that with 1 plane. Which means we need more planes. How are you doing, sir? Are you full? You are completely full on your run. And what, you're a mediocre, you're the big boy. Taliban construction material supply. Ooh, that's a lot. We have that double tracked already. I kind of want to increase that. I mean, we're making money with this train. It's definitely making us money. Flexible now, Express. Done. Okay. And this is double tracked? Yeah. So if we manage the line, there's only one train on it, right? Now let's really test to see. Manage vehicles. It should pop in here. If I clone this, good. And I'm going to clone this one. 3 trains now on that line. Now, flexible, I might need to double that up. He's making me some good amount of money. We're having problems delivering it further into the city, though, because most of it's coming up here. Yeah, this is what happens when you let the AI deal with roads. And I don't know what it is, but AI systems hate using more than one lane. Because look at this, all this, one lane, all the way up. Pretty much every city builder I have ever played behaves like this. They love to slap themselves into one lane and then, you know, keep it at that. Okay, flexible. Okay, there's a lot of people on that line. Do we have any BK? 21 people. I don't know. Passenger. Well, we don't have a better bus than that. Okay. And it has really helped having this as a one-way and this as a one-way. It was a little derpy to set up, but we got it done. Yeah, see what I mean? The streets are just... If I go in here and start upgrading these streets, it's going to be iffy at best. I might need to make one of these. See, this is already... It's already lights, you know, traffic lights. So where are all these people going? Okay, you're going over here. I might, for the sake of traffic, do like a bypass. Does that sound like a plan? Speed limit of 37. How about... Oh my goodness. Okay, how about that? And then you right up in there. Right up like that. Add another access point to that. As you can see, the city is growing like I predicted. It's growing towards the access points. So adding more access points is all in all a good thing. Now, ideally, we'd have like an airport in there, but the maps in the game are not really all that big. Maybe we should do a passenger line from this airport down to Riften. So you can see Riften. Oh, stop. Yeah. It's just constantly plays. Things like that bug me in game design. Like, put a cooldown on that sound effect, would you? All right. Hopefully, there's not too many planes on this setup. All right. Now, we need other places for tools to go. Tools can't go there. How about over here? Tools can't go there either. How about over here? Tools, no. I think Flexton is the only other place for tools. I could definitely put some tools around over here. Oh, I knew it. I knew we were going to get another cargo plane. 25 million each. That kind of hurts. What's the cargo? Cargo. 51. Okay, that's not bad. I mean, that's twice as much as this. For, oh, I don't know, 3 times the cost. Twice as much storage for 3 times the cost. The 3 compartments, that tells you it can haul 3 different things at a time. It's a new feature of version 2 here. 3 different things at a time. So good show on that. All right, well, that is going to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.